I say that all the time.
Y'all know who it is, man. It's me and Pop. We over here on this couch. Hey, support the channel, man. Come and get you a shirt. Hop in the comment section, man. We here to stand on this business. Let us know what kind of business you want to stand on. We'll put it in the back. Me and Pop gonna break down a little bit of this K.Michelle, Cam Newton, and we're gonna get right into it. And men, and definitely black men, oh my God, we here to stand up for you. We gonna put the numbers out here and we gonna run through it. Let's break it down. We talking crazy on her.
Support your friends for it, nigga.
You heard what he said.
You out here supporting these celebrities and these big businesses. Support your friend then.
I'm telling you.
On my mama, on my hood, I look like, oh Lord, I look good. Touch my swag.
Yes, sir.
I wish you would. On my mama.
Yeah.
Oh, now.
About what women are dealing with. Yeah. Women are making more money than men.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
We gonna start with lie by lie. There's no woman of no race in this country that makes more money than men. We gonna keep going.
Challenging.
Yes,
that
women,
challenges the
if you're going to bring me hell and I can pay my own bills, it's not worth it. Women are going through this.
That is how men actually feel. So because we already just used to being adults, because now that women can make their own money, somehow they think that now being an adult makes them some kind of awesome human being when it's just called being grown and taking care of yourself. Well, we feel the same way, right, Pop? If you gonna bring me hell and I can pay all the bills, then what's the point of you being here? I just wanted to say, we feeling the same way, K.Michelle. We're gonna let you talk.
She right. Yeah, we feel the same.
We feel the same way. We're gonna let you talk.
Whole different thing of, you know, what it is. Like, I see my parents who've been together forever. I get to witness a traditional, you know, old school type of love. But nowadays, what we're witnessing city girls, we're witnessing this and that. And it's like the genders are doing this.
Clash.
But it is really destroying. Being in Atlanta all this time and then going to Nashville where it's predominantly white.
So let's address something real quick. I've been thinking about this. So why is it that she witnessed it but wasn't able to duplicate it? So why is it that her picker and men have been off as this woman is now 40-some years old?
What?
So you witnessed your parents being together, but you can't pick that to save your life. Go ahead, Pop.
She could. You know what the problem is? We say this all the time. She thought that money would make her better than her mama.
Oh, yeah.
See, so the problem is not the fact that I didn't see it. Not the fact that I couldn't have chosen it.
That's a good point.
I just did not want to be the woman that my mama was because I told myself that I could be a much better woman if I went out here and got this money.
Like that point. I didn't even think about that.
One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville.
Okay, so you see how she didn't put no accountability on women, right? So we gonna talk. Y'all used to be the #1 married woman in America.
Come on.
Before 1973, y'all was the #1 married woman in this country.
That's
You
right.
explain to me why y'all stopped expecting it. Because y'all start trying to be like the white woman that you say you don't want to be nothing like. You start trying to compete with her. Now your men got to all have money because some of they men got money. You start wanting to live their lifestyle, and then you put it on all the black men. So then what y'all did is you decided we only gonna sleep with the athletes, ball players, entertainers, and actors, and that's all we gonna sleep with. And we gonna overlook all the other regular black men. But y'all are the people who did that. And then when you say we rapping about this and that as I shoot it to you, look at the female artists today. All y'all rap about is how many different men y'all can sleep with, how big they whoop-de-whoop is, and all that. Let's not act like this is one-sided, K.Michelle, because you are a baby mama.
Family. Here's the thing. Even though as she said all what she's saying, I like that she said family, because guess what? Those white women that you were talking about, they didn't do what you did.
Thank you.
They didn't leave their family.
Thank you.
Going chasing after other things. See, they still kept and they still have that same family environment. Hold on, in spite of whether or not, he is the owner of the company, or whether or not he worked for the company.
Bam.
See, they didn't break up their family. And y'all chose, as sisters, y'all chose to break up the family. So the problem with all of this is that the reason why we don't have the nuclear family is because y'all are choosing not to. Because let's just be real, there's very few of us that don't want a family. Y'all don't want a family. That's the problem.
And I'm gonna say this before we hop back in. We know for a fact that at this rate right now, y'all are unaliving more babies than you're having. So you're the people not trying to build families. I'm gonna say that. Number two, I'm pretty sure those women, as you talking about in Nashville, give them a reason to want to come home to. And then this whole desire to keep bigging up white men, and shout out to all my white followers, we ain't got no problem with y'all. Reality is this, is that when you look up the numbers from other races of men, they not marrying y'all. I don't care what race of men that is, they're not marrying you. If you look up all your marriage rates to every race of man in this country, the bottom line is every race of other men is rarely marrying black women. Y'all got to stop getting out here putting y'all cape on. And when y'all have a problem with brothers and saying certain things, which I don't think you should ever get out here and try to put down black women to big up other women. I don't like that. Because I feel like all women come with flaws. But you got to understand, other women do like us like that. Y'all got to stop getting out here trying to make like other races of men are better than your men when these men don't even marry y'all.
Oh, and one more thing real quick. I got to go back to the beginning. Since you talking about men and women and their money, do what we do. Go back and get the stats that actually proves what you're saying is true. Because that's the only way I'm going to believe you.
Come on now. And we know that's a lie. We look the stats up. They don't make more money than we do.
You can't call a woman a bitch, a hoe in Nashville, because they'll never even listen to your music, and your professional career will suffer. At what point in the black community do our men create real homes? And even talking, just our first time talking, and you said you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a...
Let me tell you something. As somebody that's from Alabama, I'm an Auburn fan, so that means I grew up. That means I was a Cam Newton fan. I don't care nothing about that. Life didn't just happen. You a grown man and you went out here and you purposely pulled your polymosis out. You parted the Red Sea and you broke them homes because you thought you was Cam Newton with that money. And also, women allowed you to do it because you were Cam Newton with that money. Two things can be true. It didn't just happen. Life didn't just happen. What just happened is he kept skeeting, and he's going on his 9th kid with the young lady that he with now.
And guess what?
Let's call a spade a spade.
We're going to call a spade a spade. And guess what? And we can't do it if y'all don't let us.
Say it again. It's one of him, but it's three of them.
Successful black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on black family, you know? And my grandfather, I watched my uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see.
So how did you
what
keep
a
getting
man
wrong? And now you're almost thinking with no man.
creating a black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, black men, black men to really step up for black women and create families.
Why? Now you know me. You know, here I go. You know me.
Go for it.
I'm always say why. Well, so why is it all of a sudden that y'all starting to figure out that this other don't work for you, and now you crying on the show, and now you want us to come and actually save you? Let's just be real. When you, at the end of the day, I'm really not your choice.
Well, you chose all of this.
Because I said it off camera. I'm going to say it on camera now. Because if you cared about me, you would not get out here on the internet every single day and talk bad about me the way that you do. If you really and truly cared about black men, you wouldn't always try and take and put all of them in the same category and say that all of them are the worst things on the planet. You would not. You would be trying to come up with solutions opposed to perpetuating the problem, because you want to make black men look like that they are the worst things on the planet.
I agree.
To everybody. Newsflash. And I'm gonna throw it back to you when I say this. Newsflash. You know what y'all didn't bank on? Y'all didn't bank on the fact that all these other races of women was going to pay attention to what you call the trash, and then they started to realize, well, hold on, them dudes are not trash. Them dudes are top tier. Them dudes make good daddies. Them dudes make good money. Them dudes are good providers. I don't know what y'all talking about with the trash, but I tell you what, them other races of women, like I tell you what, y'all keep throwing us the trash because we'll take your trash because we building families with that trash that you keep throwing away. So we decided that we're going to take what you call the trash, and we're going to go and we're going to build something with it. And guess what? We got a whole lot of dudes that we got that's rocking with us from day one, that's rocking with us till the wheels fall off, but y'all call them trash. So keep giving us y'all trash because we'll keep taking it.
Guess what? Them other women didn't believe you.
It's really not cool.
They sure didn't.
Black men are attacking black women. And it's not a cool, they're not creating homes, they're creating babies everywhere.
Okay, now this is where I'm going to just snap, and I'm probably not even going to play no more of the damn video. Y'all can go back and watch it if you need to on the interview. It's on Cam News YouTube channel. Okay, black men are not creating black broken homes. 54% of us don't have no kids.
Come on, give them stats. Give them stats.
See, now we're going to talk. We're going to talk to you, Miss Michelle, because obviously, baby, you lost. Number two, there is no amount of black men who get on the internet and attack black women the way black women get on here and attack us. It's the whole reason me and Pop started a channel or TikTok or any of that. It was to defend black men because we good black men. And you're not going to get out here and keep talking down about me. And I'm sorry, Miss Michelle. The guy behind the camera is married to the same woman I had all my kids with. I didn't create a broken home. And I live out here in Utah, and I know tons of brothers just like me who ain't out here creating a bunch of broken homes. But hold on, though. I got to talk to you. Ma'am, do you realize that I believe in the last 5 million years, black women have had 1 million more babies than black men? And do you also realize that 1 million more black women got babies with men outside of the race of black men? Do you know that as well? And do you also know that 69% of black women got kids by more than one man? So as you get your happy ass out here and you lie and you try to put it on all black men, how is it that you overlooked every stat that clearly shows one sex is having more babies than the other one? And there's 2 million more y'all granted, right? You keep saying that black men are creating. When I'm trying to figure out if we're creating, then how do majority of y'all have kids and the majority of us don't? I would just like to know. You keep saying that it's us, it's us, it's us, it's us, right? Well, let's just do the math. 69% got kids by more than one man, and 54% have never created one as the opposite genders. What you say don't make no sense, and I also want to end it as I shoot it to you, Pop, and I'm done, is I hate the detriment that it does to our community. And I also hate that you get out here and you lie and you let black women think that they make more money than black men. Here's reality, and I just recently looked it up. Black women, I believe, just passed Hispanic women for being the second lowest paid person in this country. We have to stop telling them that they are doing better than black men. They are the highest evicted. They are the highest enrolled. They're the highest in student loan debt. The highest with more kids out of wedlock. The highest abortion rate. We have to stop lying. The things that they are doing well in is all bad things. The things that they are number one in is mostly poor things. And we have to stop telling them, oh, you just don't need these regular brothers, but you doing this and you doing lower than him. And then y'all go out here and you sleep with the men in our community who is already not raising their kids. And that's the part y'all don't tell. He already a deadbeat. He already don't show up for that other girl and her kids. And y'all lay up with these same men and you have babies with them. Remember, K.Michelle, you was on TV having an abortion with the little basketball dude you was on your little Love and Hip Hop or whatever you was on. Mm-hmm. So let's stop it, man. Let's stop it.
And as always, we got another step for you that he didn't say I thought he was gonna say. Here it is. Y'all do realize that you talking about all these babies. Put it in perspective. There's 16% of the black men in the black community that fathers
the kids out of wedlock.
80% of the babies in the black community. So 16% fathers 80%. What does that tell us once more again? Y'all sleeping with the same old no good ninjas. Look, so you can call it what you want to call it, and you can try to make it an issue, but the issue is that, as you said a minute ago, y'all already knew before you laid down with him that he already had some babies he wasn't taking care of. But you laid down with him anyway. So y'all sit down somewhere and shut up and keep your mouth closed. And look, and I'm going to end my part with this. One of these days, it may be too late, but one of these days, y'all going to realize that you got to take accountability for your actions. Now, by that time, a lot of them might be
too late.
They've been take their talents to South Beach.
Oh, most of us done took our talents to South Beach.
And then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna look at your community on the street that you live on.
It's gonna be racist of other women.
And all you're gonna see is
with them black men. That's what it's gonna be.
That's whoop, look, I'm done. You said
look, and I'm gonna say this because I needed to throw this out here real quick. Bow Wow's baby mama just said that she tired raising 3 kids by 3 different men. So she got a baby with Bow Wow, she got a baby with Future, and then she got a baby with the receiver from your Dallas Cowboys, Trayvon Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you knew all these men, and you knew they was rich. You knew exactly what it was. See, because she had all them kids about a check.
All about check. Anybody
we had all these kids because these men had a name.
About check.
Right? So when y'all sit and say this, you got Cam Newton, you got Tyreek Hill, you got Nick Cannon, you got all these men, Future, right? We can keep going because it's tons of them with all these baby mamas out here.
That's right.
It's ton of them.
That's right.
But y'all know they got baby mamas and you still line up to be another baby mama.
Country Wayne,
10 kids. Y'all stay lining up for these kind of men and then you get out here and you complain.
Lining up for that check.
Lining up for that check. Steve Harvey got baby mamas. Y'all know what it is with these men.
You don't care nothing about these babies. You care about that check.
It's me and Pop. We over here on this couch. We over here on YouTube. Y'all come check us out.